Welcome. My name's Brian Knight, and I live near Melbourne in Australia. And it's just about to turn 5 o'clock in the morning on a Friday. Well, it's sort of the last roughly 24 hours of the trading week. And we have non-farm payroll to come at around the next New York Open. Right. So let me just share this. Our focus is on a relaxed method of trading. So welcome to this live Forex analysis session. Please note that any trades discussed in this group are to be classed purely as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other and we're not financial advisors. So please only take trades that you're happy to take based on your own analysis. Always follow proper risk management to protect your account as taught here. And each trade carries risk as well as potential profits. So if you're watching, then remember all sessions are available to members as well as more training and tools. So just ask. There is a full risk disclosure and a little bit about us as live session traders. Okay. Welcome, Darren. Now let's see how some of these trades have gone over the last 24 hours. So you can see, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. Some are up 74, 98, 30, 72, 189. That's not bad. 37, down by 7 or 8 pips, down by 32. All right, I think the ups are a lot more than what the downs are. So I'm still in these trades as well here with 200, 300, 200, the only ones that Euro USD at only 67, but still I'm in a stop profit situation on all of those. These ones I'll have to turn into stop profits because I haven't adjusted them as yet. So we will see. So how are you going, Darren? The ones you got into?
Yeah, well, obviously the interest rate news on the pound, they did cut it by 0.25%, so that's helped.
Oh, I didn't see what the news was. What happened?
Yeah, so it was in the balance whether it was going to be a rate cut or not, and apparently the vote was 5-4 within the committee to cut the interest rate by 0.25%. So that seems to have had a positive effect on some of these GBPs that we're in, or I've got into. So GBP SGD dropped, hit the take profit.
Yeah.
GBP USD is dropping. GBP NZD is.
Oh, so they did actually drop it by down to 5.
Which is just what we wanted, really. I think generally.
Wow. And yeah, we got a sellout.
Yeah.
All right. Right. So hopefully that's the turn that starts some of these other ones that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Well, very nice, Darren. Yeah, sorry, I didn't catch up on that this morning. Just all the stuff happening. Oh, lovely. Good. So that actually pushed all those other all the other GBPs that I'm in for sells. Good. Oh, that's why GBP NZD's gone 186.
Yeah. And I'm out of GBP SGD now because that's crossed.
Oh, you're still doing that? Okay.
That's it. The TP's gone through the bottom of the.
Yeah. The rail. When the rail comes up. Okay. So you haven't decided to sort of stay in them.
No, I'm not. Oh, something I'm thinking I'll probably start doing, but I haven't.
You haven't got your head around it quite yet. you're still
No,
profiting,
correct.
so who cares? You know,
Yeah.
it's not a it's not a big deal.
No.
Hmm. Okay, lovely. Well, some of these I'll be now with this one off. That's quite. How many pips did that drop in the day? 160, 170 pips nearly. That's pretty good. Welcome, Tom. Good to see you. Well, good to know that you're here anyway.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, how are you going?
Good, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took a couple losses. I'm in a bunch, so just trucking along.
Yeah, oh, that's good. Yeah, well, it seems to me that all of us are in a few now. It's good. Lovely.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm I'm excited. Anyway, let's go around across the charts. How's that sound? Sound like a good deal?
Yep.
Yeah.
Get to the meat and potatoes. Okay. Um, yeah. So I'll need to adjust um a few stop profits on my pairs if I can. Okay, let's go AUD CAD. So still selling, right? Did it pull back, still selling. AUD CAD, it just depends. I'm up 175. Let's go have a look at these. AUD CAD, where am I with it? Oh, I can drag that down a little bit, couldn't I? I want to say 170. So it's not quite outside the rail. So I'll keep it at 50, roughly 50 pips. I think it's probably at this or below that high, somewhere, maybe that one. It's somewhere in there. 190702. Yeah. So somewhere in there anyway. On the daily, it's harder to sort of picture it, but that's okay. So that's your CAD that's looked after. Your OCHS, I'm not in. Why am I not in it? This is crazy. Oh, why I'm not in? I know why. Because it's well outside the rail. Mm-hmm.
It's approaching a
Yeah, and important.
significant low where
Yeah,
it's tried 3 attempts
a
in the
low
last
for the year.
12 months to break through it. And
Yeah. So
it's got,
that's
got a bit of a head of steam on it this time, though, so it might just push
it
all the way through.
does. Be like a steam engine, you reckon, Darren?
Yeah.
It might just like boom and jump the bottom.
I'm in this for a sell.
Oh, I'm sure you are, Tom. I'd be disappointed if you were not in the cell.
I'm just waiting for the turn to get in for the buy.
Yeah, me too. I think it's well outside the rail there, and it's like we've got one green and it's still pushing. Something's going to happen, which will be, where is it? Over here, which will be rate decision. That's probably the turn, and that's not until next Tuesday, my day.
And no
My
four.
next Tuesday. Oh, no. And I'll give you the heads up now. It ain't going anywhere,
Oh,
right? It's not going to change. I don't think. So there is no lowering. Absolutely not. There will not be a lower of those rates. Not at all. Um, it's more likely it's going to stay there because of the CPI figure that came out at 3.8. So, the bank's underlying figure is still 4. That makes them uneasy, but I don't think they're going to choose to potentially, because the figures came out of people with monies in their bank account, which is gone negative. So the economy is in hyper stress at the moment. So I think they're just going to let it, the amount that they've done has sort of had a pretty big effect. So they're only the people that own their own homes and have still got a job that are still spending like drunken sailors, right? So the people that have home loans and the people that are renting are absolutely in the squeeze, which is probably over 70% of the population. And I think they were saying, this was an interesting point, which I had never considered, because, or hadn't sort of understood, is that the interest rate is the blunt tool that they're using across that 70% to give everyone that 70% a whole lot of pain. They have no control over the ones that don't have any interest rate or any loans. And the things that are causing issues at the moment in the economy that's keeping that inflation sticky are actually things that are out of the bank's control. They're all government regulated things, like stuff that the state government's doing or stuff that the federal government's doing to actually keep the economy happening, that are all laws or regulated, administered, they called it, I think was the word. So that's they can't, they have no input into be able to do anything about those things. So the only blunt tool they have is, it seems pretty rough, isn't it? They look at figures and they go, yeah, we'll put it up, we'll put it down. That's all they can do. It's like a pretty simple freaking job. They're probably on $500,000 a year just to sit around and make that sort of decision. They're probably on a lot more than that, actually. But anyway, so yeah, they just don't want to put the economy into recession. So there you go. I think that's what's waiting. And you're probably, Tom, you probably got until next week sometime before it will either push further down and break and then turn or whatever. But that's, I think, what the market's waiting on. Do you think, Darren and Tom, do you think we're getting slightly better at being able to not predict, but to be able to take some of this news into account in our trading understanding?
Well, definitely. What impact it has for Tom, which is trading lower time frames, perhaps it's less significant. But certainly these daily time frames, it's important. And yeah, I think they are.
Mm.
I'm certainly, well, that's what I thought with the pound. It was a decision that was in the balance. The news broke that it was a 25 percentage point cut and
Yeah.
down to the pound.
Yeah. And for you, Tom?
Oh, I was just going to say, I'm actually learning it more listening to you guys, because I have a hard time understanding how all this works still.
Right. How it interplays.
Yeah, exactly. And what
Okay.
pairs are with which pairs and what the news means and that kind of stuff. So I'm still trying to kind of just learn it, but it helps to have me listen to you guys discuss it.
Hey, Tom, I'll give you an insight. I think we're still learning it too.
Yeah, but just the conversations I'm listening to, you guys are way ahead of me.
It was Patrick Kenny at IML who I used to follow a little bit, and he used to go on about fundamentals all the time.
Yeah.
He traded the daily time frame and he discussed fundamentals every one of his sessions. He was really into what's happening with interest rates and the economy.
Yeah. But then again, though, Darren, it's not the complete picture, though. Just fundamentals. It's yeah.
It's fundamentals with technicals, isn't it? It's combining the two.
Yeah.
And, making
that's some of the challenge, isn't it? But
yeah.
And also too, we here, just the three of us, are quite fortunate in the fact that, for example, Darren, you're in UK and you're across some of that. I mean, purposefully put things in our chat as well about what's happening in the UK and what's happening with those fundamentals. So it gives us some insights. And for you, Tom, you do exactly the same thing. You put stuff in our chat that is about US sort of progress and news. Well, in the chat you do. Other things are a little bit more comical, but it's it's fortunate. And then that I'm here in this sort of part of the world to give you an insight into what's happening from an Aussie perspective. Not that it's a big sort of thing. US and UK have a much bigger sort of play on the fundamentals, and that's true. There are varying degrees of what those things or how those things really affect the market. And then what we've got to do is, because we don't have, there's not someone necessarily in Europe or in Switzerland, because they're sort of other effects in it. And then New Zealand, I've just got to keep an eye across the ditch, and we call it across the ditch.
Across the ditch.
Well, that's what it is. There's a ditch between us and New Zealand. So, but and New Zealand's, yeah, it's interesting because we have a long history, because we're both, as countries, very isolated from really the rest of the world. We're just islands out in the middle of sort of nowhere. So, and well, Australia's quite large. I mean, it's larger than what the US is land mass, but livable land mass, it's not nowhere near as much. So, and New Zealand punches way above its weight for the size of the country. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know if you realise, but Australia has an island off the bottom called Tasmania. It is part of Australia. So if you look over the ditch, there's another couple of islands called New Zealand. It's like as if it's part of the one sort of thing. But no, New Zealand.
I've just never heard it referred to as a ditch.
Well, there's a really big ditch underneath the ocean, to get across there. So that's our term, across the ditch. So yeah, I think we're fortunate to be able to have that overview of it. Anyway, AUDCHF, you're in, that's good. It may break this low. It's just other perspectives. I'm not in it currently. I think I was in it. It did pull back and got me out, and then it's pushed further down. So that's okay. No big deal.
No, that's the one that's going to give me my 45,000 point move.
Oh, point or pips? Hang on a minute. Are we talking pips or point? Pips, thank you. Okay, because it was just points. I'm going. Oh, you've been dodging us for a while.
Because I know from here down, it can't possibly go back up.
Okay. Well, yeah, it might not break the high, but we'll see how we go. I love it. Rightio, so Darren and I are just waiting for that turn to give it a proper turn and change in the trend bar and all the rest of the bits, because it's well out into, it's sort of what I term uncomfortable territory for the market. It doesn't like being there. It likes being up here somewhere where it's nice, cozy and comfortable. But at the moment, it's well out in the woods, trying to find its way back. All right, and it's probably camping off grid, I'd say. So, depends on how comfortable that is. AUD very similar, sort of waiting for that turn. Hey, hasn't that rate change in the Japanese yen caused an absolute riot?
Yeah.
An absolute riot. I mean, this is just, it's firing back down to break off the yearly low as well.
All the way back to 11th of March now, where it was 11th of March.
Correct. Yeah. Well, the 1st of Feb was the bottom of this year so far. It's that January sort of mediocre. It hit the bottom and then off it went. And then when it came to 11th of July, that's been the drop. So in Tom's words, will it break the low or will it break the high is the question. It's in that bit now. So what's the
I'm
insight,
in the
Tom?
first sell.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Like, why wouldn't you be? I want to be.
Well, that pullback is what got me in.
Yeah. It came back up and then dropped. Yeah, no,
So
I
it's
really
either
want to be
going
in
to,
all this.
right. So
Yeah.
it's either going to break the bottom
Yeah,
or turn, but I've got days to figure out whether that's going to happen or not.
absolutely, Tom, you do. Yeah. I'm just wondering whether non-farm payroll, um, New York Open will next New York Open will actually make a difference.
It
Well, the
may, but I have it.
bottom's
I'm
about
tracing it
4
with my
years
stop
ago,
loss anyways.
Yeah, you have your stop loss. Sorry, Darren, you as well.
saying that the bottom really is about 4 years ago, March
Yeah,
2000.
yeah.
That's how far
Yeah.
it got to go.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. It's further down and down and down and down.
It's been in that climb for 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah. And can you imagine all those traders going, it's got a turn, 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 it's got a turn.
Yeah, that was
And then
us.
just yeah. Oh no, I was in the buy, don't you worry. I was in the buy. But I didn't get into these cells. Like, what is the number of pips there, guys? Off the top down. 1,185 pips. Darren,
Uh,
that is just absurd. We could have got knocked out here because I would have had a tighter stop loss when it pushed back up. But this pushback down is, I'm just itching to get into all these JPYs for sells. I have been for a week. Anyway, I'm not doing it. I'm being, what do we call it? Behaving myself, being controlled. ADNZD. Oh, uh-oh.
nice.
I'm in this. This is one I took
Right.
yesterday, wasn't it? Yep, this was the first one I took
did,
yesterday. Oh, let's see where we're at. What do we got? How much am I up? ADNZD. 69 pips. That's all right. Here we go. Bang. Stop profit. I'm in. Lovely.
Yeah, 69. Same.
24 hours later, I'm in a stop profit situation. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Not bad. That's good. All right then. AD Singapore. Oh, nice drop. AD Singapore, where am I? Oh, come on. Bring that profit down. 180, 200. Where are we? Oh, yeah, got it. It's 133 I'm up. Hang on, there we go. 200 and, let's just make it even, 250 pips. There we go. I'm 250 pips stop profit. Been in that since 18th of the 7th. It's actually not that long, is it really?
A fast drop.
Sorry?
A quick drop, this one.
Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want, Darren. We don't want these, they mulling around up, down, sideways, muck. We want stuff that just drops off the bottom. And so it's getting ready to potentially push back up. And if it doesn't, that's okay. AUD Oh, another nice drop off on that one. Oh, where am I with that? Oh, better push that stop profit down. Oof. What do we got on that one? 205. Oh, gosh, I could do 100. I'll leave it there. I've got 134 stop profit. Okay. Now, the issue is you can't go back to when I took these trades, right? That's the issue. Frustrating, isn't it? CAD CHF. Oh, thank you very much. Look at that. Whew. What am I on that one? 260 pips. Oh yeah, I got to move that stop profit. 260. What do I need? What's that? 50. Oh no, it could be more closer, can't it? Oh, there. I'll just put 200. I could actually be a bit further down, but I've got a 200 pip stop profit. And it's
that low now, that previous low. So
yeah. So, if it pops back up, I've got 200 pips out of it and whatever percentage. I'm loving my equity at the moment. Mate, I am. This is a turning point, I think, for me, or it has been. Where are we talking? July 2024. The turning point. Okay. Anyway. CAD JPY. Tom's in a sell on this. He's not saying anything. No, he's muted.
No. Sorry, I was muted.
Yeah.
No, I'm not in this anymore.
What?
No, I took my profit and got out.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize you had just profited. Anyway, so far out and so uncomfortable. Look at it. Look at where this bottom is down here. It's got further to go.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
just
that.
got now it's showing that pullback's going to fail. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pullback's going to fail, so we're going to push further.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Should I get into this? What do you think? I think I should. Oh gosh, here we go.
I am.
This looks dramatically crazy. This does. Dramatically crazy. All right. Here we go. I'm selling. Bang bang. Done. In. Should have done that a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. What? Where should we have started that, Darren? 11th of July, weeks ago. All right. Oh, I've got to put a stop loss on that when I get back. Okay. CHF JPY. Oh, look at that little pullback up. Yeah. Maybe it is a pullback. Anyway, we'll see. This might be very short-lived. It might be a loss, but we'll see. Okay, euros. What's happening with these euros? We've still got some sells, haven't we, eh? Euro AUD? Oh, no, that's not ready yet. It's getting close. I reckon rate decision. We'll see how we go. CPI did this a little bit. I reckon rate, and then we'll start to get a sell. She's around outside the uncomfortable area. That's been a nice push up, that has, hasn't it? I got most of that, and then it pulled back a bit and got me stop profited me. Okay, Euro CAD. Ooh, push back up a bit. How dare it? Oh, cheeky thing. But we still have a red trend bar, so I'm going to stay in this at the moment. Euro CAD, I think, is the only one that I'm 30 pips down on it. So it's only going to move up another 20 and I'll get stopped out. But that's okay. We'll see how we go. Because when the non-farm payroll goes out, if it affects US or that, what have we got? Canadian balance. And what's the other? PMI, I don't know what that is. And that is balance of trade. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. UOCHF. No, that's pushing down nicely. Euro CHF, where is it? Oh, I'm 92 on that one, 92 up. Come on, got to move that stop profit. Euro CHF, did I say?
I'm 85 up on this one.
Oh, that's nice. All right, I've got a 35 pip. 35. Hey, oh, I could have a bit less than that even. I have more. Sorry, I could have more than that. It could come down. Rightio. There you go. I'm in stop profit from a trade yesterday. Okay. Euro GBP. Ooh, look at that push up. Still don't like this pair yet. It's gonna we're gonna have to see a pullback and then push. It's gonna have to really. But in the end, I think I need to be in a sell on it, but it's got to finish this buy before we do get into the sell. Euro JPY. Look at that. What do you think? What do you think, Tom? Darren, don't go anywhere near it, he says. All right, I won't. Okay. Waiting for that turn.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm looking to get in this one as well.
You are? You're at JPY?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting till after hours for this one though.
Yeah, okay. No worries. You're at NZD. I'm in the sell. That was one I took yesterday, and I think you did, Darren, as well, didn't you?
Yeah. Just.
So it's done a push down and a little suck back up. So I'm only 37 pips, so I can tighten my stop loss up a bit by 30. So if I get 20, where am I? 20 pips. So I'm still 20 pip loss if it continues back up further. But if we get a next day candle and it pushes down, which is hopefully what it does. Euro Singapore. Oh, thank you very much. Euro Singapore up 172. Where's that one? I have to go look for that. Euro Singapore. Rightio, stop profit. Oh, that I'll have to move that. Absolutely. So what am I? 172. So now it's 125 stop profit. That's good. And then Euro USD. Oh, that jumped down nicely too. Euro USD. I'm only 58, but what I'm going to do is put it now in stop profit. It's only like 5 pips, so that's okay because I'm only 58 pips or something. But at least if it comes back up at non-farm payroll, there will be no loss in it. It will just be basically a break even on it. Yeah. All right. There are all the euros. Starting to all sell out. Starting to, except Euro GBP is doing weird stuff going back up. Oh, should I put a Euro JPY? No, I'm going to leave it. Right now, you can see the vacillation. Right now, GBPs after yesterday's rate news. Woohoo! GA hasn't given me a trend bar change though. So I'm still monitoring this one. Waiting. It might not happen until rate news next week. We'll see. That AUD rate news. GBP CAD. Oh, push down. That was one I took yesterday, wasn't it? Yep.
I'm just getting ready to get in this one now. I think it's. I got the short.
Oh, no.
So.
GBP CAD up 71 pips already.
Sucked back up a bit today, so I'll. Nice.
That's right.
I think.
All right. I'm 14 pips stop profit at the moment then. Yeah, lovely. GBP CHF. Oh, why did I not get in this? This is annoying, isn't it?
Well, you have to have a reason to get in it, don't you? Just afterwards saying, "Oh, look at that, the way that dropped. Why didn't I get in it?" Because it probably wasn't a reason
No,
to get in it at the time.
I know, but I saw it and I went, anyway, doesn't matter. That's going to pull back up. Let's see. I reckon that's going to be pushing back down further.
I'm in it.
Yeah, of course you are.
I'm up 48.
Yeah. All right, here we go. This is crazy. GBP CHF. Oh, I've been in that and got 2 winning trades on that one. Okay, let's go. Let's sell it. It's going to pull back up a bit, but we'll see how we go. It's out of the range. We don't have it. I think we'll have a bit. We'll see if I can get 50 out of it anyway, at least for it to get break even. GBP JPY still pushing down as well. GBP NZD. What's this? This is one I took yesterday. Oh, I'm only up 180 pips. So, 181 now. Oh, 100. Yeah, 181.
It's a nice start. I think this is going to trade this one.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'm up 149.
Tom, you're doing well, mate.
183.
You are.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're already up 183.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, he got in a bit of it. He's the winner. Darren is the winner.
Good job, Darren.
Good job. Absolutely. Okay, where do I need to put my stop profit? 130 will do me. That'll do. In one day, I have a stop profit of 130 pips on one. Oh, beautiful. I'm loving it. It's like that EJ or whatever I did last week. Crazy stuff. Okay. GBP Singapore. Ah, come on, where are you, GBP Singapore? That is, so good. GBP Singapore, where is it? 323 pips. What am I doing with the stop loss up there? That's dropped off so well, hasn't it? We've got 260 pips stop profit on that now. That's dropped dramatically, hasn't it? Wow. That is a nice stop profit. Okay. GU, where's that? Oh, that dropped off nicely too. 159 pips. Hey?
I just got in there.
Yeah. 159 pips, I'm up on it. Stop profit, 120. These are good, Darren. These ones are dropping like
This is
bang,
nice.
bang. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Rightio. Now we're on to the NZDs, and NZD is pulling up very nicely. NZD CAD that I got in yesterday, up 34 pips. Let me go over here. Where is it? NZD CAD in one, up 34. So I'm just going to put my stop profit up.
34 as well. 33.
20 pips. There we go. So I have a stop loss of only 20 pips now because I'm 35. It hasn't moved as dramatically, but that's okay. NZD CHF. Yeah, look at that. No, not ready yet. When it is, I'm ready to go. NZD JPY is still dropping. And NZD USD I got into, but I'm still, it sucked back on me. Oh, I would have been good if it was back up there. Anyway, I'm going to leave my stop loss where it is because I'm 2 pips down.
Well, I
Okay,
just got along now on my settings, so
have you?
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in. I was in yesterday, but it hasn't really moved. It moved up. How many pips
Stuck
did
back
it?
down again, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it would have been 30. Okay. Still wouldn't have been out of the woods, but at least it would have been. Singapore Japanese yen. Oh, see a little follow. It's like we only got a little tiny candle in there. And USD CAD, has it started to turn? No, look at it push back up last 24 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's the suck in candle. Suck you in, push it back. What's that, turtle soup, isn't it, Tom?
Something like that.
No. Looks like it's coming out. Anyway, well, that may change at non-farm payroll. We'll see how we go. USD CHF.
I'm already in that for a buy on the UCAD, by the way.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. Well, non-farm payroll is going to be the test for you on that one, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not willing because it's the end of the week for me. I'm not going to be around when it happens. So let's wait till next week. UJ, well, again, see that little after big push down. Look at that. A bit undecided now. It's come through that little zone of mine. It's like, let's see, USD and Singapore. Not in this one. Remember, I got knocked out there and then it went into the sell. It's come pushing back up a bit. So, and gold, where is that? It's pulled off a little bit. I think it's waiting for non-farm payroll now.
Yeah.
Bitcoin sort of dropped off too. That's good. Oh, we got a short on that now. Okay. And oil pull back down. Darren, what has happened?
Well, I'm not in it yet, but the pullback's good because hopefully get a better entry now.
Bit of entry for a push
Well,
up. You still reckon?
you've got a long. I just realised you've got a long. I haven't had a long yet on my settings, so
Yeah.
so.
And do you think the Middle East will blow up into a? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. Takes away from the whole Ukraine situation, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's been pushed out on the news a bit, hasn't it? Ukraine.
Well, the news can only focus on one disaster at a time, it looks like. Anyway, I've only got 2 at the moment now that I need to put stop losses on when I get back. Ooh, cocoa dropped down. That inflation's causing a lot of chocolate eaters to back off, I think. Well, there we go. We've been able to do this in 3/4 an hour, Nelly. We're starting to get pretty good at this sometimes.
Yeah, it goes quick.
Sometimes, but it's still 3/4 an hour. It's yeah. Let's see if that Euro CAD can push down. And now I've got those 2 up there to get me to organise stop losses when I get back. That'll be good. All right, so what's happening now? It seems, Tom, like there are some Republican governors that are saying they're not going to be voting for the orange beast.
Excuse me. I don't know, but they've already got over 70 confirmed delegates down in the southern states saying no matter what happens, they will not confirm the election results unless Trump wins.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. So what they're going to do is they're going to split the delegates into two sections in the red states. That way they have fewer votes per area. And then they're going to say half these delegates aren't going to vote to certify the result, which will throw it up to the Supreme Court.
Tactics.
So the states are saying, we're not going to go ahead and do anything with it. We're not going to certify these because we don't believe they're legit because the election's stolen. So we're not going to certify the result. We're going to throw it back up to the Supreme Court for them to decide. And it's Trump's court. Yeah. I can't make this shit up, man.
If you don't give it to us, we'll make you give it to us.
That's exactly it.
This is not democracy, is it?
No.
I mean, this is the sort of thing that goes on in Venezuela and places like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he just met with the Venezuelan dictator.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
To ask him how to do it.
Yeah. He's just been taking notes. That's all.
America's got to be pretty careful in the world and what this is. It's going to be a make or break. It's going to be some circus, isn't it, eh?
Yeah. 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 It would be funny if it wasn't so sad.
Yeah. And people and
What
the country's going to tolerate this.
Well, it may not have a choice. I mean, are armed civilians really going to attempt a coup to overthrow the U.S. government if a madman's sitting in the White House?
Well, they got pretty lax gun laws.
Yeah. So I watched this video the other day, and it was this comedian. He was saying, I don't understand when people are like, Civil War. And he's like, okay, let's have it like the Olympics. And he goes, so what are you bringing to the war? And the guy's like, I'm dressed in Kevlar, head to toe. I've got my AR-15. I've got ammo. I've got grenades. I've got everything. And he goes, and it's me and my two teammates. And the guy looks at me and goes, okay, so that's Team Revolt. Let's go over to the U.S. government. And the guy goes, I'm going to use this. It's just me, so I'm going to go ahead and use this Tomahawk missile. It shoots Hellfire missiles from the drone. There's 8 of them. Oh, look, they're standing in a group. Are we starting now? Can I start? And the guy's like, yeah, we can start. He goes, push the button. Oh, they're gone. I win. And it's like, there's no way you're going to beat the U.S. government if they want you gone. That's why I said the other day, it's a make or break situation. If we have a Democrat in the White House, I feel in 4 years, we can vote that person out. If Trump wins, he is a king. We're done. It's no longer the United States. Now it's Trumpistan. He's already talking about his own currency. He's talking about running all the rates. He's talking about just him. It's all about him. And listening to the interviews he does, he is one pissed off man-child.
Man-child, yeah, I know. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, this is it. You either
because he thought he was in the box seat with Biden, and now the rug's been pulled out.
Right. And you can feel the shift. I think people are really getting scared that this dude may actually win. you know? And he just had that interview at the Black Newspaper Caucus,
I saw
which,
that.
holy, good God, what a mess.
Oh yeah, he stirred some shit up, didn't he?
Yeah, he just
Mm.
he's just not the right person for the job.
Oh,
He's
unfortunately, there's a lot of people who think he is.
Yep.
That's the problem.
And it's a religious thing. That's the sad part about it.
Yeah.
Because I know shit's gonna get ugly and they're gonna be, it's revelations or whatever. And it's like, here we go. I'm thinking, and I had this thought the other day, and it's like, my daughter's very religious. And I'm like,
oh, you have a daughter.
oh yeah, I have a huge family.
Wow.
Yeah. And I
Very
was like,
productive, Tom.
oh yeah. And
Yeah.
I said,
Okay.
I thought to myself, they want a Christian nationalist state, which means they're going to be holding the Bible up as Christians. And I'm like, how is that any different than when they hold up the Bible or the Quran? That's what we're turning into.
Yeah.
And it's like, how long till you start strapping bombs to your kids in defense? Because now we're at war with every religion on the planet rather than being the melting pot.
Yeah.
Just like, man, you guys better really think about what you want for your future.
No, they want money. That's what they want. Money and power. It's quite.
Oh, I know what the politicians want.
Yeah.
And the voters, it's like, man, you guys better just wake up.
Well, they want money and power too. Don't worry. They get off on it. We probably only want money. I don't know about power. I don't really want any power.
No.
Mm.
Then I'd have to deal with people, and I'm like, I don't want that.
Mm. How many children have you got, Tom?
4. And I
4.
have 3 grandkids.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're old enough to have grandchildren.
Oh man, I'm almost 60.
Oh, Tom. I thought you were about 32, mate.
Oh, I've had that my entire life. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I used to do some cold calling, and I'd get, thank you very much, young man. And I'd be like, yeah, you betcha. It's just,
I think he must be using an out-of-date profile picture on his messenger, I think.
Yeah. Oh, he does. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
must be
no, not
20,
really.
20 years old, that profile picture of that.
No, not really. Actually, I look and sound young. Yeah, always have.
Mm. Yeah, but see, I've got the scars of life. That's what does
Oh
it for
yeah, me
me.
too. I got the scars too, but
Mm.
eh,
Now the question I have for both of you is, are you comfortable with this relaxed method of trading?
oh yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. I think I need to get into more trades, I'm watching what you're doing, Brian, and maybe I need to loosen my rules up a bit, perhaps.
But don't be crazy like me, though.
Oh no, I'm not going to be going
No,
for
no,
you are at times.
don't be loosey goosey like taking trades when it's outside the rails. You don't want to be doing that
Oh, I
crap.
don't agree with that, but well, I think these JPYs, for example, I think we could be at a turning point. I think for these, but there's going to be a massive pullback after this drop.
Yeah.
Maybe rather than targeting the top of the X48, I think I'll probably perhaps think about maybe just target the center line, and then because I think that's probably as far as it'll get, and then
I'll be targeting the trailing stop.
oh yeah,
This trailing stop profit. That's what I'll be trailing.
yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I
Yeah,
do
I
like
don't know about
TP. I don't know what it is really, but
yeah, because you're only guessing what the TP might be. So that's the thing. But if you have a stop profit in place, it'll do whatever it needs to do. And it doesn't mean you can't get back in again as well. So that's taught me a few lessons on that as well. All right then. Well, that was a pretty easy week, I think, and that's been a bloody good return. I'm liking my equity at the moment. Things are kicking along.
Couple of nice trades on the old C box that have
Oh yeah, yeah.
came through. AUD has been in a sell for a while, and that's finally profited out.
Returning some nice. Yeah, it's good. I think it's good also too, Darren, how we're sharing some of this as well. I mean, last week I didn't do, but I have considered putting a funded trading account on to actually trade it. It's got a 5%. The one I'm looking at has a 5% dead drawdown on it. So if if the account pulls down more than 5%, I would be kicked out. But we'll see. I'm just considering that in the run of things at the moment, because you could say, for example, get I'll show you actually. Do you interested or not?
Yeah, go on. Yeah. Have a quick look.
This is, for example.
I actually have to go, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh yeah, you go.
Okay.
No worries, Tom. See you later.
Take care.
Yeah.
It's an Australian one. And so what do we got here? Say, for example, if you got the 5%, you get a 3,000 account, it's like $300 Aussie. They had a discount last month of 30% off, but I might wait till I get another discount or something. And you could be trading a 3,000 account. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. It is.
So you just this is the only thing, the 5% maximum drawdown.
Yeah, that's quite tight, but yeah.
Anyway, so just a thought. You can build your own money, plus also maybe have a funded account that you can get and then profit and put more into your personal one to trade that more. As long as you have a strategy that works, it doesn't matter what it is. And it's just really that drawdown amount they're looking at, though. All right, then. Well, you have a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you hopefully before market opens for next week, and we'll see what happens with non-farm payroll.
Yeah.
All right, then.